Marshall, tell me, you have coached the who's who of CEOs in the world. Do you see a new breed of CEOs which are more risk adverse, or do we become less risk adverse? What's going on right now in the CEO's mind?
I would say yes and no. Back to Richard's comment on the positive sense, I think the pace of change is so rapidly, they realize they have to take risks. They don't really have a choice because the coasting variable doesn't work anymore. And the longer you coast, that coast period where you can just get better and then coast for a long time, that time is just disappearing. So I think CEOs are much more open to new and different ideas on that level. On the personal level, quite the opposite. They're afraid to say anything.
Amazing.
Why? Social media, any word they say can be taken out of context. So on the human dimension, I'd say very, very different. The old saying, it's lonely at the top. Oh, today it is lonelier at the top.
You said an interesting thing to me, Marshall. You said to me the other day that CEOs today don't even dare to say anything anymore without having a lawyer and a PR person and whatever, a whole army of them around. Isn't that going to remove any edge to any leadership at all, or what?
Well, I think what's going to happen, unfortunately, is you're going to have more private equity companies, because running a publicly traded corporation, you are just asking for it. Let me give you an example. I was coaching a CEO from France. He's in the United States. He, quote, raised his voice to one of his direct reports, raised his voice. He didn't yell or swear, just raised his voice. The direct report filed a toxic workplace complaint, and it was held up as an integrity violation, and he had to get called in front of the board for this. It's, welcome to the new world. To me, look, I don't waste a lot of my life changing what I'm not going to change. I'm not going to change some of this stuff. So the only thing I focus on is how do you make the best of it? How do you make the best of it? And one of the consequences from this, which is, you could say positive or negative, is private equity. Why? It's going to get more and more and more efficient just to buy the company, so you don't have to deal with a lot of the public traded stuff. And by the way, it's easy to critique the U.S. Everything that's happening in the U.S., Martin, is going to be happening around the world. This train is coming around the world. It just starts in the U.S.